And here we go. Yeah, so I am going to try something new. Um, I've been kind of like brainstorming how to approach this, and I think that the best way to approach it is really just kind of like being present with it as it happens. Which is funny because that's really what it's all about. I'm going to call this, or label it, or whatever it is, Mindful Monday. I'm looking to have this be a consistent thing for every Monday. And what it is just my attempt at expanding my awareness, expanding my conscious presence in my life, and just in life in general. I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's something that I really wanted to just kind of try, just to get it, you know, I don't know, just to see what happens, right? Um, so, Mindful Monday, plural, Mindful Mondays. I'm excited to see how this evolves, to see where things go with it. And I think that what sparked it was just I've been having a lot of fun having conversations with my future self. I've also been having a lot of fun looking back on my life and just seeing all of the dissociation. Believe it or not, it's kind of fun. Um, but just everything, life has literally just flown by. Like it's literally like this. It's like right? It's like where did it go? It went, and now it's gone. And now 33 is here, and then 43 is going to be here, and then 53, then 60, so on and so forth. So, Mindful Monday. The reason why I'm approaching this on Monday is not just because, M with another M, Mindful Monday, like to kind of just, have a little bit of fun with that kind of theme, but it's also just the ability to look out over the week, right? And look out over the week and just start being more conscious. Start preparing and planning more and seeing, you know, myself more, really. Being mindful of myself and my life and the directions that I'm heading in, where I've, the just looking back at the past and everything. One of the most enjoyable things that I've been doing has been the conversations with my decades older self, or I guess I could say selves. um, but yeah, so I'm looking at it and it's like mindfulness. I look back on my life and I realize that I wasn't really present, and that was a result of dissociation. I wasn't really mindful, and that's, of course, a result of where I was in terms of conscious awareness, right? And I'm just really trying to do the best I can moving forward to, like, see myself as fully as possible. Um, so, like, I ask myself, like, all right, mindfulness. What do I feel I need to be mindful of right now in my life? And the answer to that is honestly, I think that I'm looking at simplifying right now, right? And when I say simplifying, I mean, at this point in my life, I'm 33. I know what it is that I like, what it is that I dislike, what it is that I want and need, what I can live without. I mean, maybe I need some more years to see things a little bit more. But this is what I mean by simplifying. Getting the fucking noise out of the picture. Because there has been a lot of noise in the picture. And honestly, it's just starting to. I mean, it has been for a while, for years now. It's distorting the image, right? It's like one of those things, right? It's like you take a really old image from decades ago and you put it in one of those kind of like picture quality machines and it sharpens it up, right? I'm trying to sharpen my life. I'm trying to sharpen my conscious awareness. Um, I'm trying to let go of things that are really unnecessary and spend more time doing things that are actually cool and beneficial, right? Um, Here's a case in point. Um, I'm aware now that I used to feel very responsible for things that I was not responsible for. Example, um, doing a lot of things for people when they could just do them for themselves. So I'm looking at it now and I'm like, okay, I don't have to just drop everything for people. The amount of time that that will save me, by the way, I used to. I literally used to just drop everything for everyone. Um, Making myself available literally 24/7 for people. Um, and that creates a lot of noise. Creates a lot of noise. I don't need to do that. Um, Something that I learned from, I think that it was 4 Hour Work Week. Tim Ferriss. It may not have even been from the book, but I believe that Tim Ferriss, awesome dude, incredible entrepreneur, somebody that inspired me a lot years ago. He said that if somebody needs something done and they reach out to you, don't respond because it'll waste your time, and there's a really good chance that they can probably just resolve it for themselves. And so, like, I have spent a lot of time around people that like to try to get me to do things for them that I know very well they can do for themselves, right? And it's actually a waste of my time because, again, they can do it for themselves. And anything that anyone can do for themselves, they should never ask, unless it's like, serious, and like they need help carrying something that's really heavy and they could hurt themselves if they try to do it by themselves. But just like I've met a lot of people that have gotten very used to, for absolutely no reason at all whatsoever, like asking other people if they can do things for them. It's like, no, you've got two legs, you've got 2 feet. Get the fuck up and do it yourself, right? Um, that in and of itself will actually completely transform my life. Getting that noise out of the picture, saying no and I'm busy because I fucking am. That's really what it's all about. Um, Being mindful at this point in my life of the things that I'm doing for people, why I'm doing the things that I'm doing for people, and quite honestly, not doing so many things for people because, no bad energy, no negative energy. It's just that people can do things for themselves. Um, and I've spent enough time around people that don't, that can, and it's very annoying. Emphasis on the annoying. And so, like, I'm looking at it and it's like, all right, well, in terms of awareness, in terms of what it is that I'm trying to do for myself, if I just start saying no when I'm busy, that clears up a lot of space for me to do me, right? And I like that. I like that a lot. That's really important to me. Um, another thing. Another thing. Autopilot. Living on autopilot. Living within comfort and familiarity. It's a very serious thing. If a person is not aware of that, if they're not aware of their just, regular routine habits and everything, they're going to spend a lot of time doing, like, for instance, I compulsively open up my phone and go on social media. Completely unnecessarily, right? I'm at a point in my life where I'm realizing now that literally, and I take this seriously too, and I'm trying to do the best that I can to take it more and more seriously, but down to the second. Like, time, it's real. Time management, energy management, all that kind of stuff, it's very real. And depending on how you approach it, if you look at it and you're like, seconds, like down to the second. I understand. Some people will look at it and they'll be like, that's fucking ridiculous. Okay. Not a big deal to me. I know it's important to me, and I know that I've spent a lot of time doing things that were never beneficial for me. And those were also things that I did for other people that never, like, again, this goes back to the whole matter of doing things for people that you don't fucking need to do for people because they can do it for themselves. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time doing that. Holy shit. Emphasis on the shit. I don't know why I said it that way. I thought it was funny. But yeah, this is what it's all about. Getting aware and mindful of my habits. Again, habit being compulsively opening up my phone and going on social media. Doesn't need to happen. And of course, it's challenging too because what I am comfortable and familiar with, stepping away from that is actually challenging. It's painful. It is. It's strange that it's pain. It's actually, I've looked at some of the things that cause me pain. Honestly, I have. I've looked at some of the things that cause me pain, and I'm like, why the fuck does that cause me pain? I don't understand. And it's as simple as doing something differently. It's like, how like when somebody like crosses their arms, right? Like they have one arm over the other. Just doing it the other way around, having the other arm over the other one. Like stepping outside of comfort and familiarity, it's annoying, but it's painful. And it's annoying that it's painful because that also slows people down. It slows me down, and I don't like that. So yeah, I've noticed that just like doing things differently is challenging and it can cause pain. And so I'm just learning to really like get through the pain. It's not like excruciating pain or anything, but it's kind of just like it's one of those massive, deep, unfulfilling sighs. It's like fuck. It's one of those, and that also slows me down. Those sighs that weigh me the fuck down slow me the fuck down. So I'm not down for them. I love this shit. So yeah, these are the things that I'm mindful of right now, and this is the first Mindful Monday, and I'm excited for the next ones.